Last time on Allegedly Serious.
He was like, yeah, I just decided I was gonna go in late, and I'm like, dude, you might as well not go in at all.
I just knock you unconscious. I'll throw you into a pool. I didn't even recognize it as an insult.
Well, it's just because it happens so frequently.
It's because I'm so simple-minded.
This time on Allegedly Serious.
Because I'm so simple-minded.
Glad you've come to the realization. It's true.
That shit happens. I did drop out of college.
We know.
Well, just because you drop out of college doesn't mean you're simple.
People could look at you and figure that out.
Dude,
Bud.
everybody who drops out of college is simple.
Shut the fuck up.
This is just an Ian generalizing.
You just generalize everybody based on your personal experiences.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. And all my personal experiences are with myself.
You and your right hand.
I know, right? Everybody's right-handed. Not a single left-handed person out there.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
I know what you meant. I was just deflecting it. Well, I'm not going to let this asshole tell me that I jack off.
Everybody knows it, but I'm not going to let him say it. I mean, who doesn't, right? Everybody jacks off.
Apparently not Cody.
Universal experience.
It's scary, dude. What am I supposed to do with
How the
this
fuck is jacking off scary? You have full control of
The
everything.
reason why he doesn't jack off is because the only time he's ever done it, he gripped super fucking hard.
Yeah,
and he was
I
like,
ripped my
oh,
dick
why
off.
does
He
anybody want to do
He
this?
had that gorilla grip.
Yeah, I ripped my dick off.
It was actually pretty recent. It was after he was working on one of his minis.
Just jacking off to one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this happens to everybody? Why would anybody want to do this?
I actually just slipped with the glue.
It's just like the
I didn't
glue
actually-
was in your
No,
hand.
the glue was sitting right next to the lube.
Grab the glue, glued your hand to your cock.
That gorilla,
Dude,
gorilla
I
grip.
wonder how badly that would scar somebody. Like, I can't, like mentally.
Well,
it's just really hard to put myself in that place.
Cody doesn't jack off.
That's true.
I just don't. I just.
No, he had an accident.
Yeah, no, I had an accident. I just don't understand it. Like, I get.
Well, some people get pent up because, you know, like when they're outside of a relationship or inside, depending on the relationship, they get pent up sexually.
You know who else gets pent up sexually?
Your mom?
Nah. I mean, probably, dude.
What were you gonna say?
I really didn't want to know that.
I don't know. I don't know where I was heading for it.
Really? Because that was
that a Molotov?
damn, that was a good shot. I'm like, I ain't even mad. To be fair, it's not me, so I don't know why I'd be mad. But like, that was a good shot.
Oh, so now you're respecting cheaters?
How are they cheaters?
All men are cheaters.
Shut the fuck up, Ian. You're what's wrong with society?
He's what's wrong with society?
No, just in general.
Did Ian say that all women are cheaters? Or
No,
Cass?
all men. He said all men are cheaters.
Not all men are cheaters, just you, Ian.
Just Ian?
No.
Stop grouping all of us in with you. Just because you're horrible doesn't mean everybody is.
How am I supposed to be a cheater? I don't have anybody to cheat on.
Keep
Because you cheated on all of them.
Yeah. Now you can't cheat on anybody else.
No, I'm not cheating.
Don't say nah to me like you didn't.
I never cheated. I name one person I've cheated on.
Huh?
Right.
Me.
On yourself when you were with that person that was so toxic. You just cheated on yourself and yourself as a person.
Me.
I mean, I cheated myself out of 3 years. but-
Exactly. You cheated. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Ian cheated on himself.
Like that woman who married herself.
Yeah.
Cheated on herself after she married herself and blamed it on men.
Yeah.
Why are they so much like... Why are they... Did you guys hear that? Somebody farted in the distance. Pull out your swords and fuck him up!
I heard that shit. Someone farted 2.3 kilometers away.
That shit's disgusting. Get him!
Yeah, he's got...
He ate eggs!
He's got more poop than us! Get him!
Oh, you said he ate eggs. I didn't know
Yeah.
what the fuck he said. I was like, Jesus. Got passion behind it.
Hey, man.
I guess you picking up that key is just really fucking loud.
Dude, that is a horrifying crossbow. Like, just imagine someone shooting AIDS at you from range. Just a dirty needle.
He put rat AIDS in there.
Rat AIDS.
That's what the Black Plague was, right?
Just-
Just rat AIDS.
Not really. It was still human AIDS. It's not AIDS, but you know what I'm trying to say. Right?
Do you
Those
think
fleas.
AIDS existed back then?
I think... I don't remember...
You know what? I thought I'd
AIDS
give it a shot.
are not primarily human things, is it?
AIDS?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like a
it was
monkey
from
thing,
something
right?
else.
Yeah,
Kind of like
somebody
how
fucked a monkey,
syphilis
right?
was
That's what happened.
alpacas.
No, we made syphilis. We
No,
gave it to black
syphilis-
He
people.
made syphilis.
No, for real.
No,
we
Ian, you
we,
made syphilis. There's a difference.
No.
I I don't
wasn't
know.
alive back
You know
then.
what? To be fair, it wasn't a peer-reviewed
Are
documentation.
you saying
but
that syphilis wasn't a thing because you weren't there?
No.
syphilis
No,
was
dude, they didn't know
was
what they
primarily
didn't know how syphilis works.
was primarily in alpacas and was not transmutable to humans until Christopher Columbus came to America with his crew and then went back to Europe.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint.
Yeah, everyone
Now I can stroll
in
along
America
the
was immune
waterfront
to
in
it, but then
peace.
they started fucking around with all the white
Don't think I
people, and then the
forgot
white
That's
people got it.
definitely not what I meant, but okay.
Nah, but like in the early 1900s, dude, they were like they tested syphilis on primarily black people because they didn't see them as equal, so they were like, we're
Yeah,
just gonna fucking test.
familiar.
Yeah, and it was just like. For some reason, my health class in college decided to talk about this, and they showed us pictures of like people with like their nose like rotted off and all that shit.
I always thought it was a brain thing.
It is a brain.
It rots your body.
Like
too.
leprosy?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you sure they weren't showing you pictures of leprosy mixed in with the syphilis? Because
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
Could have been both, dude. I don't know.
I've never
I
heard of
wasn't
it
paying
rotting
attention.
the
I was too
body.
enthralled in the rotted face of the.
I've never heard
guy.
of syphilis rotting the body, though. I've always heard of it rotting parts of the brain. Like, not rotting either. It would just basically kill the neural pathways. It's basically like a disease lobotomy.
Maybe my professor fucked up. Let me take
Or maybe you're like remembering two separate things, because leprosy 100% does that. And I remember seeing the picture of like the dude with the fucking missing nose because of leprosy.
Later signs of symptoms may include deafness, teeth deformities, and saddle nose, which is the bridge of the nose collapses.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
it's not
what
like
it was.
rotting off. It's like the nose cartilage gets fucked up.
Makes sense. That's how I perceived it whenever.
That's fair.
I like how in this game you can like rewire the gates to where it only affects the people that have like the thing on them that lets them pass through the gate.
Oh, so it like does opposite?
Yeah,
Opposite land.
to where you can walk through just fine, and while they're chasing you, they get all zapped up and shit.
That's fun.
Pretty cool.
That's very fun. You hear
Normal
that like
people.
people like just like normal everyday people, they get like, well, not normal everyday people, because nobody would do that, but they just like get brands,
Oh yeah.
like where they just have like an image scarred onto them instead of like just getting a tattoo like a sane person.
Yeah.
That's
Me and Cody
like-
used to do that all the time to our TVs as a kid.
No, I mean like to their body, to like their normal body.
I know.
Like that's just like, because like one, how does that not get infected? And two, that's just got to be so painful.
I don't know. I've never
like-
thought about it. I've seen people do it.
Because I get like,
And I have the same thoughts. Like how do people how do they not get infected?
because human
But-
skin is incredibly delicate. It's not like a cow's hide, because like a cow's hide is fucking tough as shit. Like, but like a human skin is very delicate, because you can't like paper cut a cow. It doesn't work. But you can paper cut a human, right?
Right.
And it just doesn't heal the same. So like, how would you even do that?
How would you brand somebody?
Yeah, without it like either just ended up being like a big old scabbed out circle or whatever.
You know, take care of it while it's healing, I guess.
You'd have to take insane care of it. But yeah,
I mean, tattoos are just scars.
tattoos are inked scars.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different because it's not the scar itself that's staying in place; it's the ink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like
Well, I mean,
scars
whenever
spread.
you
Like
get them removed,
this is a
it's still- you
burn
still
wound.
have,
This isn't like because like a cut. Because like this cut right here, well, that's technically a puncture wound, but like that kind of stayed in the same image.
Mm-hmm.
But like a burn spreads the damage even after while it's during healing
I don't
process.
know the science behind it.
Yeah, well, like because a burn.
I know
flesh
whenever you get
is
tattoos
different.
removed, it's like
Yeah, that's
it's
because it's
kinda
burning
like-
you.
I know, but it's kind of like scarred in the same area.
Yeah, but like if you notice, like
'Cause it's like
It-
lasering the.
yeah, it's doing like it's basically.
Apparently, you could do that shit with freckles too.
Oh yeah, they do that. I don't know why you do that because freckles are
either.
cool. I mean, like maybe if you got freckles in weird spots, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, wnever I was younger, I hated freckles, but
That's pretty common
as
with
I
young
grew
people.
up, like I don't know, maybe some people just don't grow out of it.
Well, what it is that young people always compare themselves to their peers, and a lot of times freckles can develop over time due to exposure to the sun or whatever. So a lot of times when you get older, you develop freckles, and it becomes more common amongst adults.
Yeah.
But like kids, they don't have them as often unless they're like they either have a lot of freckles or they have no freckles. That's just how kids are.
Fair enough.
So like when a kid has a lot of freckles and all their friends have no freckles, they end up hating freckles. That's just how it works. But everything like that used to be distasteful for the last 40 years is becoming popular, like D&D, video games, being a nerd.
Yeah, no, they're stealing my culture,
I know, right? They're appropriating our culture.
using the word that we created in all their music.
But I mean, like, I'm glad that like people are getting into like, you know, nerdy shit. It's cool because I like it, which means that it's getting more exposure, which means it shows up more.
It'll be
And as
easier for
long
you to
as
get a
nobody
girl.
gives me shit about it, you know, because that's what I hate. Like people who are like too cool for you, but are also a nerd at the same time. I will kill you. Like
So
with the
hypocrites?
fucking hypocrites. But maybe not hypocrites. Do you know like what I'm trying to get at?
I
Like
guess,
people,
dude.
the same people who bullied you in middle school, now like over liking something, still bully you.
Yeah, like how people like
But
anime now.
yeah, but like there's still dicks about it, you know? Like those people, I will actually kill you.
You
Pisses
hear
me
that, hypocrites? Gaven will actually kill you.
off. So fucking
Post
hide.
your address in the comments, and
Kill you.
we'll go up there, and
Clearly
Gaven will kill you.
Yeah.
You better hide.
Not just cowhide.
Really?
I'm taking it back to whenever we were talking about cowhide.
You know what? Fair. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that. I don't remember what it's called in comedy. A callback? Is that what it's called?
Callback
Respect.
comedy.
I respect that.
No, it's a throwback. So I'm finna.
Let's throw it back.
I just got up and twerked on Gaven.
Yeah, you gave me a little lap dance real quick.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah, whipped his dick out and everything.
Yeah, I'm going commando, so it's super easy
Yeah.
with these pants.
Nice cock, by the way.
Oh, thank you.